Imagine a cold morning in the mountains. A man walking alone, thinking about life, pain, and hope. The air is thin, the wind is strong. He wears a heavy coat and carries a small bag. He looks at the sky, searching for meaning. This man is not a soldier. He's not a king. He is a thinker. His name is Friedrich Nietzsche. Today, many people know his name. But his life was not easy. He was often sick. He was often lonely. He had very few close friends. Yet, he changed the way people think. He wrote words that still live on today. As you listen to this story, notice the words. Listen to the rhythm of the sentences. You do not need to study hard. Just listen, and let the story flow into your mind. Picture this moment. It is the year 1889, in the city of Turin, Italy. Some people say he saw a horse being beaten. The horse was tired. The driver hit it again and again. Nietzsche ran to the horse. He put his arms around it and began to cry. After that moment, he never spoke clearly again. This was the moment his mind began to fade. But this is not the end of his story. To understand this moment, we must go back to the beginning. To a small village in Germany. To a little boy with sad eyes. Welcome to the life of Friedrich Nietzsche. Chapter 1. A quiet boy in a dark house. The year is 1844. A quiet village, a quiet house, and a child who will one day change the way people think. The place is Recken, a small village in Prussia. It is October. The air is cool. A baby is born. His name is Friedrich. He is the first child of a pastor. A pastor is a religious leader. His father loves God and his family. The house is quiet. It is simple. There are trees outside. There is a small garden. Friedrich grows up in this calm place. He is a serious child. He does not play like other boys. He likes to read. He likes to think. He likes to listen to silence. But life changes quickly. Think about this. Imagine you are a child. Imagine your father is everything to you. Now imagine he is gone. When Friedrich is about 5 years old, his father dies. It is a shock. It is deep pain. The house becomes darker. The silence becomes heavier. His mother is strong. Her name is Franziska. She loves her children. But she is sad. She wears black clothes. The family moves to a new town. They move to Nuremberg. It is bigger. There are more people. But Friedrich feels alone. He goes to school. He is very smart. The teachers see this. They say he is special. But being special is not easy. Other children play games. Friedrich reads books. He writes poems. He plays the piano. Music becomes his friend. When he plays, he feels safe. The notes speak for him when words fail. Notice words like silence, pain, and hope. Simple words, but powerful. Friedrich has a sister. Her name is Elizabeth. She's younger than him. They play together sometimes, but Friedrich is often in his own world. He looks out the window. He watches the clouds. He wonders about life. Why do people suffer? Why do people die? These questions are too big for a young boy. But they stay in his mind. He goes to a special school. It is called Schule für Terror. It is far from his home. He lives there during the week. The school is strict. The rules are hard. The boys wake up early. They study late. There is little freedom. But Friedrich loves the books. He reads about ancient Greece and Rome. He learns about heroes. He learns about gods. He writes essays. The teachers are impressed. They say his writing is beautiful. But inside, Friedrich feels a conflict. He loves the truth. But the school teaches him to follow rules. He wants to ask questions. But the school wants answers. This is the beginning of a struggle. It is small now, but it will grow bigger every year. He finishes school. He's ready for university. He is 18 years old. He stands at the gate of a new life. He does not know what will happen next, but he knows one thing. He wants to find the truth. He wants to understand life. He leaves his mother. He leaves his sister. And he travels to the city of Bonn. Chapter 2. The Weight of Expectations. University life is different. It is loud. It is busy. Young men drink beer. They sing songs. They join clubs. Friedrich tries to fit in. He joins a student club, but he does not like it. He feels out of place. He's too serious. He's too quiet. He studies theology. Theology is the study of God. His father was a pastor. His family wants him to be a pastor too. It is the expected path. It is the safe path. But Friedrich reads many books. He reads history. He reads philosophy. Philosophy is the study of thinking. Slowly, he begins to question his path. He asks himself, is this really the right direction for me? This is a difficult question for a young man. If he changes his path, his future will be uncertain. What will he do next? He feels pressure. The weight is on his shoulders. He wants to make his mother happy. But he cannot lie to himself. He cannot pretend. So, he makes a difficult choice. He stops studying theology. He begins to study philology. Philology is the study of language and history. He loves words. He loves how words change over time. He's very good at this. His professors see his talent. They say he is a genius. Think about this moment. You are 20 years old. You are alone in a big city. You have no family nearby. You only have your books. Friedrich feels this loneliness. But he uses it. He turns his pain into work. He studies late at night. The candle burns low. His eyes grow tired, but he keeps reading. Soon he must serve in the army. This is the law. He joins an artillery unit. He rides horses. He likes them. They are strong. They are quiet. But one day he has an accident. He injures his chest. He cannot breathe well. This injury stays with him. It is the beginning of his long health problems. His body is weak, but his mind is strong. This is a difficult combination. He returns to university. He completes his studies. He is only 24 years old. Then something amazing happens. The University of Basel offers him a job. They want him to be a professor. This is very rare. Most professors are older. They have many years of experience. Friedrich is young. He has little experience. But his ideas are powerful. He accepts the job. He moves to Switzerland. It is a new country. The language is different. The culture is different. He stands in front of his class. The students look at him, and he looks at them. He feels nervous. But he begins to speak. His voice is clear. His ideas are new. The students listen. They are surprised. They have never heard thoughts like this before. He becomes well known very quickly. People talk about the young professor. They say he is the future of philosophy. But Friedrich does not feel like a success. He feels sick. His head hurts. His eyes hurt. He cannot read for long. Light hurts him. He needs dark rooms. He needs silence. He lives in a small pension, a simple boarding house. He has one room, a bed, a desk, a window. He looks outside. He sees people walking. They look happy. They look normal. He feels different. He feels like an outsider. Notice how the story moves forward, from childhood to study to work. Each step brings a new challenge. Then he meets a man who would change his life. His name is Richard Wagner. He is a composer. He creates powerful music. He is famous. He is older than Friedrich. He is strong. He is confident. Friedrich admires him deeply. He sees him as a father figure. He sees him as a hero. They become close friends. They spend time together. They talk about art, music, and Germany. For the first time, Friedrich feels truly understood. He feels happy. He visits Wagner's home. It is full of life. Friedrich feels warm. He feels accepted. But this friendship will not last. Nothing is simple in Friedrich's life. There is always conflict. There is always a lesson. He does not know it yet, but a storm is coming. Chapter 3. The Fire Inside Him. The years pass. Friedrich works hard. He writes books. He teaches classes. But his health gets worse. The headaches become frequent. The pain is sharp. Sometimes he cannot teach. He must stay in bed. The university is patient. They respect him, but they worry about him. Slowly, his thinking begins to change. He reads fewer ancient texts. He thinks more about modern life. He looks at society. He sees people following rules. He sees people living without thinking. He calls them the herd. The herd moves together. They do not ask questions. They do what everyone else does. Friedrich does not want to be part of the herd. He wants to be an individual. He wants to be free. This idea grows inside him. It becomes a fire. It burns bright. But it also burns him. To be free is lonely. To think differently is dangerous. People do not like it. They want you to be normal. His friendship with Richard Wagner begins to break. It happens slowly. Wagner becomes more religious. He becomes more nationalistic. Friedrich does not agree. He wants truth. He wants honesty. Then he writes a book. In this book, he criticizes Wagner. It is a painful decision. Wagner was his friend. Wagner was his hero. When the book is published, people are shocked. They say Friedrich is ungrateful. They say he is cruel. He loses many friends. The music world turns against him. He is alone again. This is a deep struggle. Imagine losing your closest friend because of your ideas. Imagine standing alone against a crowd. Soon, he resigns from the university. He is only 35 years old. He is too young to stop working. But his body cannot continue. The pain is too much. He receives a small pension. It is just enough to live. He is no longer a professor. He is just a writer, just a man. Now, he is free. He has no classes, no students, no schedule. He can walk where he wants. He can write when he wants. But he has no home. He travels from place to place. He lives in Switzerland, in Italy, in France. He stays in small rooms. He carries a suitcase. He becomes a wanderer. This period is a turning point in his life. Now, he writes his most important books. He writes Human, All Too Human. He writes The Dawn. He writes The Gay Science. These books are different. They are written in short sentences. They are like poems. They are like flashes of thought. He does not write long chapters. He writes pieces of truth. He walks for hours every day. Walking is important to him. He once said, "All truly great thoughts are conceived while walking." Movement helps his mind. Fresh air helps his body. He walks in the mountains. He walks by the sea. He looks at the horizon and thinks about the future of humanity. Then he creates a new idea. He calls it the Übermensch. It means overman or superman. Not a person with powers, but a person who creates their own values. A person who does not follow the crowd. A person who says yes to life. Even when life is hard. Even when life is painful. This is a difficult idea. Most people want comfort. They want safety. But Friedrich says, life is not safe. Life is struggle. Life is change. You must embrace the struggle. You must love your fate. He calls this amor fati, love of fate. Think about this question. Do you love your fate? Do you accept your life? Even the difficult parts? This is the question Friedrich asks himself. He tries to live this way. But it is not easy. He is still sick. He is still lonely. Sometimes he still cries. He is not a superhero. He is a human being. His books do not sell well. Very few people read them. He sends copies to friends. They do not reply. He sends copies to strangers. They ignore him. He feels invisible. He writes with passion every day, but the world is silent. This is a deep pain for a writer. You want to be heard. You want to connect, but no one listens. Still, he continues. He does not stop. Why? Because he must. He cannot do anything else. Writing is his life. Thinking is his breath. If he stops, he feels he will disappear. So he keeps going, he keeps walking, he keeps writing. Chapter 4. Walking Alone in the Mountains. The year is 1883. Friedrich is in Sils Maria, a small village in the mountains. The air is clean, the view is beautiful. He feels inspired. He begins to write a new book. This book will become his masterpiece. It is called Thus Spoke Zarathustra. He writes quickly. The words come fast. He feels as if he's listening to a voice. He writes in the morning. He walks in the afternoon. He reads in the evening. He finishes the first part in only 10 days. This is very fast. He feels powerful. He feels like a prophet. The book is about a man named Zarathustra. Zarathustra comes down from the mountain. He wants to share his ideas with people. He wants to inspire them to be their best selves. But people do not listen. They laugh at him. They do not understand. Zarathustra feels sad, but he continues. He loves humanity. He wants people to grow and improve. This story reflects Friedrich's own life. He, too, comes down from his mountain of thoughts. He offers his ideas to the world. But the world laughs. The world ignores him. It's a painful parallel. Yet, he writes with beauty. The language is poetic. It feels like music. He publishes the book himself. No publisher wants it. It is too unusual, too new. So, he pays for the printing. He sends out copies. Again, there is silence. Very few people read it, and those who do often do not understand it. But Friedrich does not give up. He continues writing. He writes part 2. Then part 3. Then part 4. He spends years on this work. It becomes his life's project, his gift to the future. He knows he may not be famous in his lifetime, but he believes someone, someday, will understand. During this time, he meets a woman named Lou Salome. She is intelligent, independent, and different. Friedrich falls in love with her. He believes she understands his mind. He wants to marry her, but she says no. She wants her freedom. She wants her own path. Friedrich is heartbroken. This is another loss. First Wagner, now Lou. He is alone again. The pain is deep. But he does what he always does. He turns pain into words. He travels to Nice, in France. The weather is warm, the sun is bright. It helps his health. He feels a little better. He continues to write. He writes beyond good and evil. He writes on the genealogy of morals. These books are clearer, more precise and thoughtful. He shares his ideas about human nature, society, and personal growth. He lives a simple life. He eats simple food. He wears simple clothes. He does not care about money or fame. He cares about truth. His days are quiet. He walks, he writes, he thinks, he reads. His health continues to decline. His eyes are very weak now. He uses special glasses. He writes in large letters. Sometimes he can barely see the page. He writes letters to friends. Sometimes he asks for help. Sometimes he asks for money. It is difficult. He is proud, but he has no choice. His family helps him survive. He lives one day at a time. Still, he feels a strong sense of purpose. He believes his work matters. He once wrote, "I'm not a man, I am dynamite." He believes his ideas will make a difference. Maybe not now, but one day. This belief gives him strength. When the pain is strong, he remembers his purpose. When the loneliness feels heavy, he remembers his mission. He's not writing for today. He's writing for the future. He's writing for people he will never meet. Think about your own life. Do you have a purpose? It does not have to be big. It can be something simple. Helping your family, learning a skill, being kind. Purpose gives strength. And this is one of the lessons Friedrich leaves behind. Chapter 5. The Silence After the Storm. The year is 1889. Friedrich is in Turin, Italy. He is 44 years old, but he looks much older. His face is tired. His hair is wild. His mustache is large. He walks on the street. He sees a horse. The driver hits the horse. Friedrich runs to the animal. He hugs the horse. He cries. This is the moment his mind cannot handle anymore. He loses control of his thoughts. He collapses. He is taken back to his room. He writes strange letters. He signs them as Dionysus. He signs them as the Crucified. He loses touch with reality. His friends worry. They call his sister Elizabeth. She comes and takes him back to Germany. He goes to a clinic. The doctors say he's very ill. He cannot work. He cannot write. He cannot speak clearly. The great thinker is silent. His fire is gone. He lives for 11 more years. But he is not himself. He sits in a chair. He looks out the window. Sometimes he plays the piano. He plays simple notes. He smiles sometimes. He does not know who he is. He does not recognize his books. He does not know his fame. His sister takes care of him, but she is not kind. She has her own ideas. She does not like his friends. She does not like his thoughts. She changes his books and edits his words. She makes him look different from who he really was. She supports a political group that Nietzsche hated. This is a tragedy. The man who fought for freedom is used by others to control people. Friedrich does not know this. He is in his own world. He is peaceful. The pain is gone. The headaches are gone. The struggle is over. He's like a child. He needs help to eat. He needs help to walk. First his mother cares for him, then his sister. He dies in 1900, in August. It is a warm day. He takes a breath. He stops breathing. The man who always walked alone has passed away. He is buried next to his father. The circle is closed. But the story does not end here. After his death, people begin to read his books. His sister publishes his notes. She calls them the will to power. It's not exactly what he wrote, but people read it. They start to talk. At first, only a few people read him, then more people, then many people. In the 20th century, he becomes very famous. Some people love him, some people hate him, some misunderstand him, but everyone knows his name. His ideas influence art. They influence literature. They influence psychology. They influence philosophy. Look at your life now. You have choices. You can follow the crowd, or you can think for yourself. You can accept what others say, or you can find your own truth. Nietzsche gives you courage. He shows it is okay to be different. It is okay to walk alone. His life was full of pain. But he did not waste it. He used the pain. He turned it into wisdom. He turned it into art. This is the lesson. Your struggles are not useless. Your pain can become power. Your loneliness can become strength. As you listen, feel the hope. The story is sad, but it is also beautiful. It shows the power of the human mind. It shows the power of words. Friedrich Nietzsche is gone, but his voice is still here. It is in this video. It is in your mind. You are learning English. This is a struggle. Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes you feel lonely. Sometimes you want to give up. Think about Nietzsche. He kept going. He kept writing. Even when no one listened. You must keep going. You must keep learning. Even when it's hard. Your journey is like his. You are climbing a mountain. The air is thin. The path is steep. But the view from the top is worth it. You will find your own voice. You will find your own strength. Do not be afraid of the hard times. Face them. Love your life, even with its struggles. We have traveled through time. We have walked with Friedrich Nietzsche. We have seen his childhood. We have seen his pain. We have seen his genius. We have seen his end. What do you take from this story? Maybe you take courage. Maybe you take hope. Maybe you take a new word. Every story gives you something. This story gives you the idea that you are strong. You are capable. You can overcome difficulties. Language is a tool. It is like a pen. You can use it to write your own story. You can use it to connect with people. You can use it to share your truth. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Nietzsche made mistakes. He suffered, but he created something beautiful. You can do the same. Remember the mountains. Remember the cold wind. Remember the man who walked alone. He was not afraid of the silence. He found music in the silence. You can find music in your life too. Thank you for listening. Thank you for walking this path with me. I hope this story helps you. I hope it helps your English. I hope it helps your heart. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. It helps us make more stories. It helps other learners find this channel. Your support means a lot. Now I want to ask you something. Think about this question. It is important. What is one struggle you will not give up on? Think about your life. Think about your dreams. Maybe it is learning English. Maybe it is a job. Maybe it is a personal goal. Write your answer in the comments. Share your struggle. Share your hope. Many people will watch this video, but only a few will comment. Be one of them. I will read your comments. I want to know your story. You are not alone. We are all walking this path together. Keep going, keep learning, keep believing. Until next time, walk well.